So it wasn't quite the result we were hoping for in our first match in the summer series out in the US against Manchester United. We lost 2-1. But I thought there were some positives to say, because also a fair few negatives, which I'm going to talk about as well in this video. Before I do, though, if you're new to the channel, do subscribe. It takes 2 seconds to do so, and we really do appreciate it. And of course, hit that like button. That is really key, because that's what helps us to reach out to further West Ham fans who can come and join us on this channel and this journey that we're on, which is always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Talking about always a pleasure, I'll tell you what, I wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody that's donated for the walk that I did yesterday. It was for the Macmillan Cancer Support. I did it. I survived, as you can tell, just about. It was hard going. I'll tell you what, after 20 miles, oh, dearie me, that was that's when it went from sort of like trying to do a decent time. I was trying to count my how long it was taking each mile, each minute mile, but by the end, the last sort of 6 miles was just like, just get through this, because this is very tough. So I was feeling a little bit sore today. I'm not going to lie. It was a bit delicate, a few blisters and what have you, but I've survived it. So look, I just want to say a massive thank you, because it does mean a hell of a lot. What Macmillan does is incredible, really, against such a horrendous illness that just completely plagues our nation, doesn't it, and the world. It's awful, and so many people suffer from it. And I've had such lovely messages and people that are sharing their grief as well, and the things they're going through with me, and it just opens your eyes really to how many people are suffering out there. And I'll tell you what, I just honestly, from the bottom of my heart, it really means the absolute world. So, and we raised over $2,000, including gift aid, over $2,000. So I've left a link in the description below. I'm not asking people now to go and donate. If you can, that's fabulous. Please do. I'm certainly not holding you back. But so yeah, do feel free to do so. It really does mean a lot. But for everybody that has, and everyone that sent lovely messages, honestly, I couldn't be more grateful. So thank you so much. And yeah, it really means the absolute world. It's one of those things that makes me realise how much I love doing this. Because there are times doing this, it's tough. When you get a lot of stick and what have you, it can be hard times. There are questions, you do question it, like, oh, is this worth it? But it's things like that makes you go, yes, it's more than worth it. I mean, I love doing this, what I do, does mean the world, but there are times it's tough. But I'll tell you what, then there's things like this that, just completely, and I'll tell you what, it gives me encouragement to carry on. Just going, I'm going to do some more. That's why I woke up this morning feeling very sore, and hobbling around indoors. But I wanted to get this video done. I don't want to talk about the match. I'm going to be honest. I came home last night, had my dinner. I felt pretty rough, actually. My legs were in quite a bad way. So I was just like, wanted to get in bed and rest. I couldn't stop watch the game. I was just so tired. So I was unable to watch it. So I thought, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll watch the highlights in the morning, and which I've done. But they're not very good highlights. So I don't know if anyone's got any better highlights available. From what I've had so far, the time I'm recording this, it's only just got 11. I can't find any decent highlights like it actually shows more of the game. It's all just showing the main parts, the goals and stuff. So I do need a little bit of help in terms of how the game went. I'm going to be honest, I've had to go off reports and etc. But from what I've seen, I think it's quite clearly obvious what I'm going to talk about is Areola. I thought once again, just proving, I don't want to keep, I feel like I'm just repeating the same thing every time I do a video now. When I talk about Areola, he's not a number one goalkeeper. He's just not a top number one goalkeeper. He's not. Like I've never felt that he is, and I think we're seeing it really quite. It's quite blindingly obvious, actually, isn't it? In this pre-season, that's now 2 games you've had, and officially in pre-season, and 3 big errors now he's made. In those games, the first one with the Manchester United goal, which was a penalty, it was Areola gave away the foul. I don't really know what he's doing. This is where I don't understand him as a goalkeeper. His decision making is just so rash. It's always like he's in a panic all the time. Oh, I've got to do something. It's like, what are you doing? It's like he's got no composure at all. And I think to myself, this is an experienced goalkeeper now. He has had more than enough time to claim this spot. Make it. I'm the number one goalkeeper. And he's not good enough. He's not good enough. I'm sorry, he is not good enough. I can't wait for us to bring a new goalkeeper in. I'm going to come to that in a minute. Then there was the second goal. I saw that it was in the second half. He was playing it out from the back, which I know that's what Graham Potter's going to try and instill. But we need a good goalkeeper that is good with the ball at their feet. And I just don't think he is. He's put a ball, it's basically passed this ball right through the middle of the pitch, but it's really into no man's land. It's such a dangerous place to be passing the ball like that. I mean, you learn this at school. Like, when I was playing school as a kid, I remember like one of my first things, I used to play at right back, right? And I remember I must have been 7 or 8. And I remember it being drilled into me about you do not pass the ball across the face of goal. Never pass it across the face of goal to defenders. Because if someone comes in, it's a goal. So you always try and, you've got certain areas of the pitch you don't take a risk in. It's like, he's an experienced international Premier League goalkeeper, and it's like, and he's just passing the ball like that. It just annoys me. And then the finish as well, from Manchester United. I can't remember who scored it, but he basically just chips it into the far left top corner. Again, Areola's way out of position. It's just awful all round. It's just calamity, and it just signifies. I mean, in a way, it's a good thing, because if he had a decent pre-season, I didn't want it to be an excuse for us to go, well, actually, no, we don't need the goalkeeper, actually, Eric, because I've been saying it for a long time, we need a new goalkeeper. So if anything, it's actually a little bit, I'm quite pleased in a weird way, because it's like, it just highlights the importance of us getting a new goalkeeper, which as I'm going to come to now. Jared Bowen pulled one back, lovely finish from Bowen. Souček lays the ball out into the right wing and picks up. It's a nice pass actually from Souček, although I did hear that he was quite off the pace, which is understandable. This is not his system that he fits in. But so that being said, I still think he's got an important role to play at West Ham. But midfield is a priority. Don't get me wrong. We have got to get a box-to-box midfielder in at very least, which we will. I'm sure we will. I think we're going to start seeing a few things pick up this week. But yeah, amazing finish from Bowen. He fires it into the top left-hand corner. Beautiful finish. And now this is where I need your help. On the highlights, they show Bowen had a chance at the end. We had a very good last half hour. I know that. We played very well. Some good football. We were on top. That was our best spell of the game. And I think overall we didn't play too badly. But midfield, again, showing we lack legs. And as I've just said, but there was a bit at the end where Bowen's fed through on the left-hand side. He pulls to the left and he fires a shot. Now, I don't know who the player was that laid him in. I think it might have been Freddie Potts. I'm not sure. Someone can help me out with that and just let me know, because I don't know. As I say, I've just seen these highlights. There's no commentary. So I'm a little bit unaware of what happened there. But anyway, Bowen fires a shot. Good save for Manchester United goalkeeper. So we were a little bit unlucky there. I'm not too fussed about results, really. I'm going to be honest. It's pre-season. I'm not that fussed. As long as we play well and we see some positive signs, which as far as I understand it, that was the case. There were positive signs, but there also were concerning ones. Talked about the goalkeeper being a big factor. Midfield, though, that is something that just needs addressing. We've known it for a long time. It's nothing new, is it? But we really do need to get that box-to-box midfielder in. If we could get Douglas Luiz in, can you imagine what they'll do to that midfield? It would improve it immediately, wouldn't it? Obviously, talked about Matías Fernandes known in being a target as well, Southampton. I really feel like these things are going to start picking up now. Now we know the situation with Paqueta. That's going to be interesting to see how this pans out, because I've just seen Sean Whetstone put out a report a little while ago. I just want to say report, it was online. I saw it on X, and basically saying that we're only looking at sort of 70-80 million pounds, 60-70 million pounds for him, something like that. Sorry, for Paqueta. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out, and basically saying, well, if he's not going for that, we're not going to sell him. I'm not sure. I think this could be an interesting scenario, this one with Paqueta. So let's wait and see how it pans out, and hopefully it'll get a bit more clearer when we hear from ExWHUEmployee, which I haven't done as of yet. Right, goalkeeper. An update from X, though, has been very positive in terms of the goalkeeper front on Mads Hermansen of Leicester City. He is our number one target for a goalkeeper. I want to make that abundantly clear. I know that there has been talk just recently about the Sheffield United goalkeeper, Michael Cooper, 25 years old. Talked about him previously on this channel. It was reported exclusively by X that we were interested in the player. He is on the list. As far as I know, he is a player of interest. I think he might be a Will Salthouse client. Not sure. I think so. I've just seen that read. I might be wrong. If I saw someone put it up. I need to double check that. But I'm talking about the Sheffield United goalkeeper. But I think in terms of our prime target, I think Hermansen is the one. Now, X provided an update and said now that Leicester City have now got their business done in terms of goalkeepers. They brought in Begovic. That's now been completed. He's now a Leicester City player. So that's now enabling them to sell Hermansen. Now, Hermansen hasn't even been playing for Leicester. He's been out of their pre-season, so they want to keep him fit. He's being sold. West Ham are very keen. Newcastle also said to be very keen. So it's not going to be easy, this one. but we are going to be putting a bid in. I think it'll be tomorrow, but only because it's Monday, it's Sunday today, Monday tomorrow. So I'm guessing it'll be tomorrow. That's my assumption. But yeah, that is the case. So I'm expecting some big movement this week. I think we're going to go for get the goalkeeper situation sorted out. I think we're going to really push to try and sign Hermansen, which I really hope we do. I from what I saw of Leicester City last season, I found him to be their best player, the goalkeeper. Like, I thought he was impressive. I know that he's seen as someone that fits Potter's style. We also know that he's come through, in terms of West Ham's coaching staff. He's worked with them previously, so I feel like it ticks a lot of boxes. This move. It's just the fact that it's not going to be an easy transfer. I think there's going to be others interested. So let's see how that one pans out. And also, of course, we want to see some more movement now in key targets. Midfield is so important. We have got to get that sorted out. So hopefully this week we're going to start seeing a bit more movement in that on that front. But yeah, a shame about the result. I obviously was hoping we'd do one over on Man United out there, but it hasn't happened. But all in all, I don't think it was. It's not a disaster. It just once again highlighted that there is still work to be done with this team. But let's hope we can get these addressed in the coming weeks. But have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If anything happens, I'll do another video later on. But if I don't, then I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good one. Come on, your ones.